Your child runs to one parent every time. The other feels rejected. What is really happening here? You have tried everything, but the preference remains. It feels personal, but it is not. With one parent, your child is calm. With the other, they are anxious or defiant. Why? Same child, same home, but the nervous system responds completely differently to each parent. The same task. Two completely different reactions. Most parents blame themselves, but look deeper. The non-preferred parent lies awake wondering, what did I do wrong? Why does my child reject me? Your child's brain is wired to seek predictability. It is not about love, it is about safety. The preferred parent offers predictable routines. The other parent's approach changes. That is the hidden reason. Every child chooses the parent whose behaviors feel predictable, not because they love you less. The preference is not personal rejection. It is a survival mechanism, and once you see it, everything changes. Children's brains are prediction machines. They constantly ask, what comes next? Can I trust what will happen? One parent follows the same sequence every night. The other improvises. Your child notices everything. Predictability lowers cortisol. The stress hormone drops. Your child can finally relax into safety. Unpredictability raises cortisol. Your child is not rejecting you. Their body is preparing for uncertainty. Think of your child's nervous system like a thermostat. Predictability keeps it in the green zone. Inconsistent routines feel chaotic to a child's developing brain. Not wrong, just unpredictable. When routines shift without warning, the child's brain sounds an internal alarm. This is not manipulation. The same child, the same toothbrush. The only difference is which parent is holding it. Sound familiar? At bedtime, an unpredictable parent creates hypervigilance. Your child cannot rest because they cannot predict. With a predictable parent, the nervous system settles. Safety is not a feeling, it is a pattern. Research shows, the more predictable the routine, the less bedtime resistance. This is not opinion, it is biology. The non-preferred parent starts to notice the pattern. It is not about love, it is about what happens before bed. Consistency does not mean perfect parenting. It means your child knows exactly what comes next. Every time. Even teenagers need predictability. They will never admit it. But their nervous system still craves the pattern. The non-preferred parent is not the problem. The inconsistent pattern is the problem. Those are two very different things. Your child is building a bridge to safety. They will always choose the parent who offers the clearest path. Prediction errors trigger stress responses. This is not a choice. This is how the brain protects itself. One parent is routine-driven, one parent is spontaneous. Both are good parents. But children need routine. The bedtime battle is not about defiance. It is about your child's brain screaming, I do not know what will happen next. Once you understand the hidden reason, you stop asking why do they prefer the other parent, and start asking something better. Bedtime is where parent preference becomes most obvious. Watch what happens with a predictable routine. Child sees the routine. No surprises. Their nervous system says, I know this. I am safe. Teeth brushing takes 3 minutes. No fighting. No negotiating. The routine carries the weight. 2 books, just like the board promised. Your child learns, what you say is what happens. Trust grows. The same hug, the same song. Repetition is not boring to a child's brain. Repetition is safety. 30 minutes. Calm. Connected. No tears. This is what predictability looks like at bedtime. Now watch the same child. Same bedroom. Same time. But the routine is not clear. Everything changes. Parent says time for bed. Child's brain does not know what bed means tonight. Alarm bells start. Child asks, what comes first? Parent says, let's figure it out. For a prediction-driven brain, this is stress. 15 minutes in and already stuck on toothbrushing. No one knows what comes next. Resistance builds. Parent starts negotiating. But the child has learned. Promises from this parent sometimes change. Trust is already broken. Teeth get brushed. But everyone feels drained. The connection is gone. And bedtime is just starting. Books feel rushed. The child is not present. The predictability is gone. So is the peace. The child calls for the other parent. This is the moment that breaks the non-preferred parent's heart. After an hour of fighting, the non-preferred parent gives up. The preferred parent comes in and settles the child in 10 minutes. The preferred parent is not magic. They just offer what the child's brain craves. Known steps. Clear ending. Predictable parent. 30 calm minutes. Unpredictable parent. 70 minutes of tears and a parent switch. The data is clear. The non-preferred parent sits alone, feeling like a failure. But they are not the problem. The pattern is. But here is the good news. Predictability is not a personality trait. It is a skill you can learn. The question is not why do they prefer the other parent. The question is, are you ready to learn the routine? Step 1. Write down exactly what the preferred parent does. Every step. In order. No guessing. Notice the details. How long, which books, which song. The child expects these exact things. Step 2. Create a visual schedule. For ages 5-14, pictures still help. Even teens glance at it. Step 3. Introduce the schedule during the day. Never at bedtime. Low pressure. Just showing. Let your child ask questions. Let them see you learning the routine too. This is a team effort. Step 4. Practice the routine alone. Twice, so you do not hesitate when your child is watching. First real attempt. The child watches everything. Will the parent follow the board? This is the test. Parent follows the board exactly. Child notices. A tiny crack opens in the wall of resistance. 7:10. Teeth are being brushed. No fight. The schedule is doing the parenting for you. The same 2 books. The child relaxes into the known pattern. Trust begins to rebuild. 10-second hug. Same song. The child's brain registers. This parent followed the pattern. I can predict them now. 7:30. Child is asleep. The non-preferred parent just did bedtime. No tears. No parent switch. The non-preferred parent walks out of the bedroom feeling something they have not felt in months. Hope. Step 5. Document what worked. Consistency requires tracking. One good night is a start. Many good nights is a pattern. Second night. The child is watching to see if the routine holds. Consistency is being tested. By night 5, the child stops testing. The routine is now predicted. The nervous system settles. After 2 weeks of consistent routine, something unexpected happens. Connection returns. Not forced. Natural. The parent who felt rejected now feels trusted. The child was never rejecting them. The child was rejecting unpredictability. The preference does not disappear overnight, but it shifts. Both parents become sources of predictability and safety. The hidden reason was never about love. It was always about predictability. And predictability can be learned by anyone. Predictability is not just for bedtime. Morning routines, homework time, weekend activities all need the same consistency. Homework resistance? Same solution. A predictable container for the task. Time limits. Clear breaks. Weekends feel unstructured to a child's brain. Even a loose schedule provides the predictability they need. Transitions are hard for all children. Warnings with visual timers turn unpredictable endings into predictable shifts. Both parents must use the same routine. If one uses the board and one improvises, the preference returns immediately. When both parents offer the same predictable routines, the child's brain no longer needs to choose. Both are safe. Teens will roll their eyes. They will say the schedule is stupid. But they will follow it. Their nervous system thanks you. The routine becomes the authority. You do not have to fight. You just point to the board. The board fights for you. The hidden reason your child prefers one parent over the other is not a life sentence. It is a blueprint. Predictability is not about control. It is about safety. And every child deserves to feel safe with both parents.